So it has been a hell of a week. Lots of ups and downs, and I'm not sure whether to feel good or bad or what. I don't know. There's a lot happening. My car blew a tire today. Entirely my fault. Apparently I hit a curb, turning right into the post office. I had a car full of groceries, cold food, frozen food, because I was coming from the grocery store, heading home, and then I was on my way to pick up my dogs. So, and the cat. Don't forget the cat. Sorry, cat. I apparently underestimated where the curb was, hit it with my car, which I do on occasion because my depth perception is not that awesome these days. But usually it's just a light, gentle bounce. This time, apparently, I blew my tire. So I spent about 20 minutes changing the tire outside the post office. Quickly drove home with the spare, dropped off my groceries, and went over to Discount Tire. My tires on the car were from Discount Tire, and Discount Tire has this lifetime guarantee. So even though the blowout was technically my fault, they replaced it for free. I did have to buy another wheel, of course, because you don't want to replace the one without replacing another so that you have uneven wear. But it could have been worse, so I was in and out of there probably in like 20 minutes. It took about as much time for them to replace 2 tires as for me to replace 1. The other thing that happened this week, well, there's 2 things. 2 things related to comic book conventions. I've been trying to get my conventions lined up this year, and I mean, this started the middle of last year. I really want to do Emerald City Comic Con, which is the first weekend of March in Seattle. I really wanted to do C2E2, which is the last weekend of April in Chicago. And then there's a few other shows that I wanted to do around the country. But we'll deal with these right now. So Emerald City was sold out. There were no Artist Alley tables left. So I got on the waiting list, and I sat and waited. Didn't hear anything. We're 2 weeks away from the show, still didn't hear anything. So I presume I'm not going to Seattle. I booked another show in the meantime, a little 2-day thing in Mesquite, Nevada, called Okamicon. If I'm pronouncing that wrong, I'm sorry, anime, manga people. I don't know anything about your stuff. But I totally would have learned about it when I was going to Okamicon. Anyway, Okamicon was going to be, I think, the 3rd week of May. Some friends from town went last year. They said it was fun. I was like, oh, this is cool, nice overnight getaway to Mesquite. Just going to go do the show for 2 days and drive home. It's only 2 hours, no problem. So I booked my hotel for it last week. And I booked through my Holiday Inn Priority Club account because I'm a Priority Club member, which is their rewards program, which I've been with for, I don't know, 4 years, 5 years, however many years. I use it for business travel, I use it for personal travel. I'm not like a super high level member because depending on where I'm booking, I do book at other hotel chains, but I mean, I like them. I've never had a problem with them. Their hotels are nice. The Holiday Inn Express is like perfect for like small business travel. This week, I found out that Okamicon is canceled because the owner is moving out of state for work or something. That's fine. I'm going to get a refund for that. Not a problem. So I, of course, go to cancel my reservation. Now, when I reserved the room, I got a special internet rate, which, by the way, was not any better than the rate I would have gotten otherwise. It just happened to be that this was the easiest way for me to book, and I didn't think I'd have any reason to cancel it. So it was non-refundable. Okay, I understand. That's fine. I go to cancel it. It's like, hey, this is not refundable. You can cancel your reservation, but you're not getting your money back. So I contacted customer service and explained my situation. I told them, hey, your hotel had a convention book. I booked the hotel for the convention. If there is no longer a convention at your hotel, wouldn't you by default be refunding the guests who reserved a room? They pretty much said, you read the rules, you agreed to them, F off. Well, I didn't take it sitting down entirely. I took that email, forwarded it to the Priority Club customer support, and said, hey, if Priority Club means more than just a way to get me to book more hotel rooms with you, and I actually mean something to you as a customer, then you'll do something like about this. I don't want money. I don't even care about the money. Take the money I paid and credit it somewhere else. Give me some bonus points or something. I don't care. Just something to show that, like, hey, we understand your situation. Our policies say we can't refund this, but here's what we can do for you because we care about you as a customer. Their response? Almost the exact same thing. it was basically, hey, you knew the deal. We really are sorry, but maybe you should just go ahead and use the reservation. I'm not going to Mesquite on May 17th for no reason. No offense, Mesquite, but I'm not golfing or using your spas or gambling in your casinos when I have the best casinos in the world here in Las Vegas. International Hotel Group, Holiday Inn, Priority Club, you can all suck my nuts. Yeah, that's basically it. I'm not dealing with them anymore. I just booked some more travel for some more comic book conventions. I'm staying at Marriott. I'm going to use my Marriott rewards, and their hotel is going to be awesome, and if I have to cancel, they're going to give me the money back. So, suck on it. On the flip side, speaking of things I just booked, I get an email literally the same day I'm dealing with this Okamicon thing, and it's from Emerald City Comic Con in Seattle, and it's them saying, hey, you're next on the waiting list and a table opened up. Do you want it? And of course I'm like, it's 2 weeks from now. I don't have any plans to go to Seattle 2 weeks from now. But then I looked at my calendar and I said, I don't have any plans to go anywhere else. So I took it. So I'm coming to Seattle, guys. March 1st through 3rd, Emerald City Comic Con at the Washington State Convention Center, downtown Seattle. I haven't been there in 2 years. It's going to be a good time. I believe that I'm going to be at table J09. Check the links or something, or my website, or airplanes overhead. Yeah, I'll talk more about that next week when the details are forthcoming. I actually managed to get flights and hotel pretty cheap. Marriott? What? It's the Renaissance downtown. That'd be cool. Anyway, more about that next time. I know this is running long. I had other stuff to talk about, but as usual, we're not going to talk about my haircut, but it's good. And the beard, it's still here. That's it. That's all I got. Sorry. Anyway, I'm waiting for the Holiday Inn Express manager to call me back because I figured I'd try one last resort and actually talk to the hotel manager. And if there's nothing he can do, then I'm going to have him suck my nuts twice. I mean, why not?